Welcome behind the hustle. In this episode, we're cooking because I actually have the house to myself, so I get to be as silly and as ridiculous as I want to be. And I'm holding this damn chef's knife. Right now, I'm making. Kevin is away. He's shooting an engagement, and he's far, far away, so he's not going to come back home till late, which gives me a lot of time to be really wifely and cook something up really fabulous by the time he gets back here. So what I had in mind was I had some beef marinating for a good 2 days at least, some good beef chuck, and what I want to do is I sliced it up, and what I want to do is make some like random really tasty tacos with whatever I had in my refrigerator. So what I'm making right now is what we call camatis. Camatis is just like really beautiful tomatoes, onions, bit of cilantro, and you use it kind of like a salsa. So that is going to go on top of well, you can basically eat it with any meat dish to kind of freshen up the meatiness of any dish. So I'm gonna always have some in my refrigerator when it's summertime, because it's just so like super fresh to have with everything. And y'all guys didn't know we were gonna do a cooking behind the hustle, did ya? I didn't write the Video Marketers cookbook just because nothing, right? I don't front. So what I'm doing right now is I'm slicing up some tomatoes, and I'm just doing a quick simple dice, and I got tomatoes off the vine, and they look so deliciously red right now. Not even focusing on me. Anyway, they're really red, and I really love the juices that are inside. And so a lot of times I see people like take out the juices, I'm like, blasphemy. So I'm just gonna dice all these, like I said, so I can have them in my refrigerator ready to go. And I like to do a red onion because the color's really pretty, and it has a little bit more of a bite. I could just eat it. Oh yeah. Oh wow. That's excellent. Look at that. That is incredibly juicy and delicious. And I'm only going to use half of this guy because it is pretty strong. I'm going to cut this right here. That. So we're going to just do a simple dice for the onions. Okay. I want to make it really kind of thin. That way it doesn't, the bite is not that intense. I want it to be fresh, but I don't want you to get a whole mouth of onion and be like, whoa. And you're like this. You always soak your vegetables. Don't just like rinse them under water. Do I follow that advice all the time? No. You would bundle it like a little ball, and then you cut up that little ball. So now I got things to do, so I got client work to do today. This is behind the hustle. Okay. Oh, I think those onions are getting to me. You're good, you can see me cry in a minute. Oh. Yeah, that's getting to me. Oh. Since I had LASIK, like, I'm very sensitive to cutting onions and, well, anything that can kind of get into your eyeball. Alright. Oh, man. It'll go away in a minute. Okay, look at it. Look at this. Beautiful, huh? Look at that. Don't you just want to top that on any kind of taco or a piece of meat? Or I like how it'll generate a little bit of soup in there. You see like the soupies part? That's great when you want to put it on rice. That's great. Okay, let's just taste a little bit. Just get everything in there. I also wanted to try something a little different, which was to make a slaw. I didn't want to go and cut up slaw because I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, but I'm going to make a slaw this time. So let's go ahead and do that. I've seen a couple of different slaws. One is like with mayo, one is like with yogurt. So I have yogurt. I'm going to try that. What do you want, little cuckoo? You go pee pee? Okay, usually Kevin always likes adobo sauce. It's kind of like Chipotle. Yeah, very smoky, very good. So what we're gonna do is go 1-in-1 parts with the mayonnaise and the yogurt. Okay. I feel like every Asian has these types of spoons. Is it me? Because like when I met Kevin, he had these spoons. When my aunt has these spoons. When I went to Guam, they had these spoons. So we got the sour elements, 2 sour elements. I think that's it. And so we're probably gonna need just a bit of salt and pepper. Just a bit. Shouldn't be too bad. Always shake it or you get that shit that comes out all watery. That's good. Okay. Go ahead and dump more of this stuff in here. Let's do the whole thing, eh? There's my slaw. Okay. So I've got some meat here that's been marinating for quite some time. And it smells like meat. So I'm gonna cook these off and then I'm gonna plate one, but it's still really early. It's only 5 right now, so I'm gonna plate one for myself for dinner. And then later on I'll plate one for Kevin when he gets home. Okay, we are almost ready to eat, but first we have to feed the Kato because when I eat, he eats, right? We don't even turn this thing on right now, okay? That's how it is. Whoa, what? You're not even gonna wait for me? Okay, look at this. We've got the meat, beautiful, the slaw. I'm gonna get 2 versions out here. The kamatis, right? Got my tortillas, got my drink, got my phone ready for just some Instagram and Snapchat in a minute. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy. So I'm gonna make like this. So you gotta put your hair up for moments like this, okay? I mean, you could leave it down and be beautiful, but you don't want all that beautiful hair getting in your tacos, now do you? So, this looks amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and plate one for you guys so you can see a little bit of beef. And since this guy's been marinating for a good 2 days, like I only had to cook it really lightly till it was like just bouncy enough, and which is pretty cool because beef chuck is not easily as tender right out of the bat, like cooking it for like a little bit. But if you marinate it, it's awesome. So I'm gonna try the slaw first, and then I'm gonna try the kamatis first. Okay. So let's get some slaw in here. Oh shit. Okay. Come on, you gotta get more in there. These tongs really suck. God damn it. This is what happens. You keep your station clean only to be undone in the end, okay? I could add like cilantro, but since I'm gonna have that, like I'm, you know. So, okay, check this out. Kept it really fresh, more slaw than meat. Crunchy, fresh, little zing from the chipotle adobo pepper. You can taste the lemon, the lime. I mean, this is very meaty, very juicy, very springy, not tough. And not too much tortilla to get in the way. So, here's my kamatis. I'm gonna try not to get too much of the soup at the bottom. Save that for when I eat like rice or something. Oh, it's so pretty. I gotta Snapchat it, okay? Hold on. Ooh, pretty. All right, let's try it. Different, more tomato, sweeter. This one's more tangy with the slaw. This one is sweeter. Really good. Well, that was freaking amazing. I encourage you to try making these at home. It's pretty dope. It's really tasty. Like, I get bored making the same thing over and over again, and Kevin gets bored eating it over and over again. So I gotta mix it up a little bit, and I gotta just try different things with different meats. And you know, I see a lot of recipes out there, and I just try to put together what works for me. I don't try to get every single ingredient right. I just go, let me see how that works, like what's the theory behind it, and then let me translate it to other ways, or like what do I have in my cabinet or my pantry, whatever. So enjoy. This is Behind the Hustle. We'll see you next time here in the lab.